message. I'm doing it live on YouTube. I normally send it directly through WhatsApp, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to send this link to Darren. Okay, so I'm recording it live on YouTube for date stamps and goodness knows what else. And I was just thinking, I'm sitting here in the blackness. You know, you could put a fancy outfit or something on me, or you do anything. I'm blending into the background of the darkness, or is that what it is? It's my bobblehead that's there. Darren, I wanted to say happy birthday, darling. So the 26th of February is your birthday. You know there's things that are going out that I've scheduled. You've done wrong, love. Now, I love you from the heart. Agape love. I completely love you from the heart because I've seen you. Listen to me. Do you know, I'll let everybody know this because obviously this is going out live on YouTube. So I've had a digital relationship with Darren Hardy since 2020 when I was given his phone number by a gentleman named Craig Owen on Hangouts. Okay, it's a journey of a journey, lots of fake accounts, lots of fake accounts. But this one particular gentleman says, I've got Darren Hardy's phone number. I want to give it to you. I thought, yeah, okay, we're going another scam. Well, there's so many scams out there, you just don't know, do you? Okay. And he gave me this number. He says, but you have to use the password Dr. Gizmo. I thought, okay. Do you remember the story, Darren? I'm telling our story now. Do you know, after all the way through 2018, and I wrote you a long email because, what was it? A long letter. You said our life is 100% our responsibility, that anything that happens in our life is 100% our fault. And I said, no, I've been abused. That wasn't my fault. I've been abused since I was a child. That wasn't my fault. And I wrote to you everything that practically happened in my life that came out in the letter at that particular time. And you did a Darren Daily to me, just for me. And after you did your spiel, there was a bit that you did and you sat forward in a chair. I think you recalled this, but I'll never forget it. You sat forward in your chair and you said, it's not what happens to you, it's how you get up afterwards. And I'm saying that to you now, Darren. You've acted extremely illegally. You've broken the 1st, the 5th, and the 14th Amendments of the United States of America. And if your company and organisation is controlling Donald Trump with hypnosis, that's treason. Now, it's your belief system that you have to suffer pain before you can be successful. I don't believe in that. I believe in hindsight, learning from other people's mistakes. And the biggest hindsight that we can learn from is God's word, the Holy Bible. That teaches us the problems that have happened in the past. People document the problems that have happened in the past. And if we don't follow their path, we don't have to suffer pain. Pain only comes from those who believe that you have to. And that is abuse. Do you understand, Darren? That is abuse. So I say the words to you. It's not what you've done. It's what you do now to change things around. I advised you, Darren, if you just change the terms and conditions and let people know you use hypnosis for the experience, that would be legal. If people want to go on this hero's journey to believe in their heads through hypnosis that you're getting into bed with them, to give them magic sex love, to make them have fireworks and flowers, oh my God! Which never happened with me because I don't believe in hypnosis. I believe in our spiritual inner self. I believe in the ability to communicate through telepathy. And you know everything else that I believe. Because every single day, apart from a short time period in 2023 when I was so poorly that I could hardly get out of bed, I didn't tell you what was going on in my life. But otherwise, you and I have been communicating through WhatsApp every single day, on video. Sometimes 10 hours a day, I send you video messages. And in between all of that, I also work. Try to make an income, try to do my books, and I'm building artificial intelligence, as you know. Plus all of the other research that I've done that I've reported to you that I never got paid for. All of the things that I did for your company, you never paid me. Eventually, for the stuff I did for your company that you implemented. I charged you 2 million. You never paid me, not even a penny. I've now put the price up to 8 million because I've tried to help you turn your company around, to reduce the litigation that now will potentially come forwards. Once people know that you've been controlling their minds and it's been a trick, a delusion in the head through hypnosis, you're going to have some serious litigation coming your way. And anybody who watches this, I recommend you go to see a solicitor, but it is a specific solicitor that you need, one who deals with a twin flame connection relationships. Having those types of relationships yourself and finding it yourself is one thing. And my personal belief system, which is what I've explained to Darren Hardy, is that we are looking for our life mate. And when we connect to our life mate, we become strong, very strong, against negative influences around, because we work as the circle of life. Yeah, a circle. If you are flitting around as a twin flame, touching, tap, 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 you will never ever find your soulmate and stay with them. Now, if you want that, that's your choice. And as we know, that's the sign for going into spiritism. Maybe that's the sign that people should have on their foreheads, that they choose to go into spiritism. Maybe not that big. So that people who do want spiritism, they can go to those who want it. But those who don't have that mark on their heads to show that they want twin flame sex relationships, that they don't have a mark on their heads. And then those who do want that type, then you can flock together as birds flock together, and you can go and do whatever little things you want to do in your imagination. But Darren, you've used hypnosis to make people believe this system. Is it real? Or is it just hypnosis, deceiving people's minds whilst they lay on their own in bed at night to themselves, believing they're with you when they're not? So this is my advice to everybody who's been in association with the organisation Darren Hardy LLC. Go and seek legal advice. Think about. Go and see a solicitor. Take my video footage, my accusations against the organisation Darren Hardy LLC. I am in the process of taking legal action against Darren Hardy and his company. And Darren, Georgia, if you've hypnotised the President of the United States of America, and I will say this again over and over and over, if you are controlling the President of the United States of America with hypnosis, that's treason. If you've taught Donald Trump to do this process, then he is not fit to be ruling as a president, and he needs to be removed immediately. I have the evidence that's required for anybody who wishes to take action against the President of the United States of America. Secret Service, the FBI and CIA. Will somebody connect with me? I don't mean spiritually connect. I don't do that. You have to use email or come to my door and take me somewhere so I can give you the evidence. You do want to protect and serve, don't you? Those supposedly protecting and serving? Or are you on your own hero's journey and you're too scared to talk about twin flame relationships in your head? Everybody is trying to take out Donald Trump by all of these different means, by slagging him off. But if he is being controlled by demonic forces of spiritual beings possessing his body, which is what spiritism is. Jesus talked about demon possession, didn't he? Angels possessing human bodies for negative purposes. Then we need to get to the core of this. Not puffy pants around with all of, well, about this, well, Donald said this, well, Donald said that, and what about this, and what about that? No, if he's using hypnosis, then we need to get this solved. We need to get this resorted. I said that's a resort. Was I thinking of a holiday? It's called dyslexia. I'm neurodivergent. I'm bloody clever behind the scenes. I build enigmas. I'm an architect for artificial intelligence. Oh, and for Gemini, I can't remember who's the thing. It's Microsoft Gemini. You've got a serious problem with Gemini. if it's not resolved, you can have some serious trouble in the future, because it'll only escalate what I've found out. Now, if you'd like to know about that, contact me directly and I'll show you. There's not a chance I'm telling Darren Hardy so that he can tell you himself so that you can resolve it. Oh, I've taken it out of my ChatGPT account, so it can't be hacked. Well, my experience with the elites of the world, they're deceitful, they're dishonest, and they steal. And that is how they succeed. OpenAI, ChatGPT. I don't want my personal information of what I discuss with my LLM put into your catch system outside of my account that can be accessed by your team. How do we get this removed, please? That is breaking data privacy reactions, isn't it? You have no clue who in your team, Sam Altman, could potentially be accessing my catch system to my account, stealing my information, especially with the designs that I've got for the architecture of a new artificial intelligence, which is not yet on the market.